Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and we got some baseball news today. Actually yesterday, some really weird things happened yesterday. Guys, stay tuned if you're interested. We're going to be talking about the Astros, and we're also going to be talking about Mike Trout, because somehow Mike Trout has gotten dragged into this. Guys, before we get into it, make sure you subscribe if you're not already yet, and please leave a like. It's the best way to show your support. So yesterday some big news happened. I actually already made a post today about Road to the Show, but I had to do another video about this news because it is really strange. Anyway, the news about Trout is really strange, but we'll get to that in the end. Anyway, the first news is that Jose Altuve and Alex Bregman, the Astros hole is getting dig deeper and deeper. They were accused of using microphones the past few seasons, whatever, during the time they're cheating, using mics under their jerseys to hear what the pitchers are coming or hear what's happening from the Astros coaches. And you know, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. Here's Altuve running into home after a walk-off. He's saying don't rip his jersey off. It really makes no sense why you couldn't get your jersey ripped off. Anyway, I'm pretty much just gonna believe this. Guys, try to search more about this. Honestly, I've seen a little bit about this on social media, but it really doesn't surprise me. The big news about this is that Altuve and Bregman could be severely punished, which could mean maybe they'll be suspended all next year. And to be honest, when the Astros punishments came out, I was thinking, yeah, they still have the same team though. They're still gonna be as good in 2020, except for they don't get Garrett Cole. But the thing is, like, they cheated so much that I don't think any of the hitters are gonna be that good without cheating. And with the whole mic thing, you can clearly stop them. You just need somebody in their dugout. You just need MLB representatives to be in the team's locker room and dugout, check them when they're on deck. I mean, this wouldn't be hard to stop. How do you not tell if players have microphones, like, in their jersey? It doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, Bregman, Altuve, Correa, Springer, they're all amazing hitters. And I think a big reason could be because they've been cheating. They've all been hitting amazing since 2017. Bregman almost won the MVP this year. George Springer was close. At the beginning of the season, George Springer was the front runner for MVP. Also, Altuve won MVP in 2017, which he still shouldn't have, but still, it's crazy. I mean, I definitely think these guys were cheating so much that I don't know how good they'll be next year now that they're caught, like, busted for cheating. Also, George Springer decided to re-sign with the Astros. I don't know, he's gonna try to cheat some more with them. Anyway, just more stuff is happening for the Astros, but I have to explain this again. If you guys didn't see my last video, I think I talked about this. Almost everyone thinks that the Astros should get their ring taken away. I don't think that's the case at all. Like, you can't just take away a whole MLB season. And then people also say, like, which is worse, people are like, oh, you should give it to the Dodgers. That just makes no sense. You can't just change the history. I mean, they still did what they did. Again, I used this last time I tried to explain this. Like, Barry Bonds is still considered the leader in home runs. I don't really call him the home run king. You don't even have to say the Astros got a legitimate ring, which they didn't at all. I think if they didn't cheat, they easily wouldn't have won it. But I mean, it still happened. You can't just take away the fact that they won. Like, the whole White Sox scandal happened and all that. They still have that ring. And Barry Bonds still the home run king, even though he took steroids. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. The thing is that I want to say this again because almost everyone I hear about thinks that their ring should be taken away. And it just doesn't make a lot of sense to just change history. It really doesn't. And not just saying that from an Angels fan not wanting the Dodgers to have a ring. You really just can't, because they still won. And you don't know 100% how much the cheating affected that. And it's the MLB's fault they didn't catch them at that time, because it's already clear in 2017 that they were cheating, and everyone kind of ignored it. Speaking of Barry Bonds and steroids, this happened yesterday. Mike Trout was accused of taking player-enhancing drugs. It's not a big accusation at all. It's actually just this random Instagram comment. The fact that it's Mike Trout made this accusation like so bigger than it actually should have been. Like, you guys probably must have heard about it, like, if you're keeping up with Angels and stuff, because I literally searched Mike Trout on Google yesterday, and that was all that was showing up, this accusation. So basically, Scott Brocious, former MLB player, he won some rings with the Yankees. He was an ex-Mariners coach after he played baseball, he went on to coach. He coached the Mariners for some time, also their minor league team. And then his son, David Brocious or something like that, commented an Instagram comment saying that Mike Trout takes performance-enhancing drugs. It was a specific type of PEDs. I don't remember exactly what type, but basically he commented and said that, and it's kind of weird because he went really specific with it, but it's just so dumb because how would he know? He was an ex-Mariners coach's son. How would he know that Trout on the Angels is cheating? So I think he said, like, from their experience of his dad coaching, they knew that the MLB's turned a blind eye to it since he's the best player. What? I mean, like, what is that? You give them drug tests. He passed all of them. And Trout looks no different. This is him. Let me try to find a picture of him, like his rookie year or minors, in a picture now. His whole body type is like the same. He's just skilled. He's the best baseball player we've ever seen. And, you know, it's kind of obvious that players will get salty about it. People will get salty about it, but it's just true. There's no other better player we've seen. And unfortunately, with all this Astros news, some guy just got pissed off and wanted to change the topic to Mike Trout. But obviously, he doesn't cheat. Everyone has, the fact that he's the best player makes everyone have more of an eye on him for cheating, and he's like, all the drug tests that he's taken, he's passed. There's just like no way he's cheated. And along the lines, if you're the best player, there's gonna be people that are saying you're cheating, and it's just gonna be the way it is. I mean, if you're the best, if you're always doing good in something, there's always gonna be people hating and want to bring you down. So here's a picture of Mike Trout before and after, and here's Barry Bonds before and after. So see if you can spot the difference there. Barry Bonds literally, like, he got bigger, like even his head, like everything got bigger. And it makes me think, like, imagine if Trout actually took steroids. Like, he would be so good. And that's the funny part to the people that think Barry Bonds is like some sort of GOAT, because before steroids, Bonds was pretty good. He had some 1,000 OPS seasons, like, he was good. But then when he took steroids, his OPS literally some years went to like 1.3, which is just like, legit, if you get a walk or something, it lowers your stats pretty much like that. Like, it lowers your OPS. It's just crazy. If Trout took steroids, he would literally be impossible to pitch to. And it's just so annoying with a player that take drugs like steroids and stuff. Like, Barry Bonds is still thought of as a legend, which just isn't true, because you can throw away all that he did, like, during his career. Like, all of his, at least the second half, early 2000s, you can take all that stuff away because you don't know how good he would have been without steroids. And I don't think he would have been that good. Probably still an all-star, but it's crazy how much steroids make you better if you just look at his stats. And it's just funny that people want to accuse Mike Trout of taking steroids. I thought I'd address it because it's pretty big news relative to Angels. I know you guys are like huge Angels fans. And I don't know, I just wanted to touch base on this. 2 uploads for today. I actually have a lot of uploads coming up soon, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure you leave a like on every video. I'd really appreciate it. It's the best way to show your support. Comment your opinion on this. It's just honestly some really weird news from yesterday. And I'm not surprised that more stuff is going to the Astros, like Bregman, Altuve. They could be punished like all year next year. And that's crazy because the Angels could be, that kind of could put the Astros out of the race. Like, that could give another team a chance. And it's going to be exciting. It's going to be really exciting. I'm really excited for the baseball season. Like, the off season's just too long. I'm just waiting for it. And guys, also my biggest comment, yes, I'm going to spring training. That is like half my comments on all my videos. Are you going to spring training? Are you going to spring training? Because I know that's what you guys are waiting for. And I probably will return to like an Angels vlogs type of thing next year. So guys, because I know where that's most of my subscribers are at. The off season is just long and I have to do other things. Maybe a few more basketball vlogs. Let me know if you want to see that. Make sure you comment your thoughts about this. I'd love to get your guys' input on this. And that is it. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. That's it. Peace.